There are many assumptions about the number of extraterrestrial species in the universe. Many ufologists, abductees, and even people in authority claim to have seen the so-called intelligent beings from outer space. Alex Collier is the only contactee who provided in-depth information about the beings from Andromeda. In his interviews, he discussed the influence of various alien species on the human race. Many well-known UFO enthusiasts considered Collier to be credible, at least in the sense that he tries to convey as fully as possible the information received from his contacts with the Andromedans. He first began to experience extraterrestrial contact during his childhood, up to his mid-teens. After the experiences stopped over several years, which included military service as a helicopter pilot in the U.S. Army, the contact resumed in 1985. He met with two Andromedans, Visayas and Morine, who became his mentors and took him on board their space vehicles, including a large extraterrestrial mothership where he was exposed to the teachings of the Andromedans over 3 months. The Andromedans gave him information about cosmic spirituality, life in the universe, and Earth's galactic history. The Andromedans are one of the thousands of extraterrestrial races in existence. They are human, and some have bluish skin, measuring more than 2 meters tall. According to Collier, the author of the book Defending Sacred Ground, the Andromedan Compendium, all human life forms originated in the Lyra constellation. However, a war caused their stars to explode, making humanity spread to different places in the galaxy to survive. Collier explains that the different skin tones are due to different DNAs and exposure to different stars. The Andromeda beings are one of the oldest civilizations living in the Andromeda constellation. He further stated the physical creation of our universe accordingly was 21 billion years ago. Collier said, "If this is the true nature of what our universe is and how it works, then we must come to realize that there is more to us also, since we are connected to this process as well, on most levels, if not all of them." It has been explained to him that our conception of the Big Bang Theory is correct in its simplicity, and that the idea of creation and evolution are correct also, so everyone is right, and all of our present theories and evaluations are incomplete. No matter where in the constellation it lives, this civilization has a single government and is spiritually 4,700 more advanced than us, as well as 5,000 years technologically. However, they maintain a balance of the spiritual and technological. They use technology to be able to evolve spiritually. This is because there are different dimensional levels. We are currently in the 3rd dimension. We still haven't reached the 4th, much less the 5th. What differentiates the 3rd from the 4th dimension is the conscience. In the 4th dimension, there is a collective consciousness, because everyone is telepathic and can read the mind of the rest. This leads to each person being authentic, transparent, and without ulterior motives. Upon entering this dimension, the being becomes clairvoyant, since, in this state of consciousness, energy systems and fields can be seen. However, there are still dualities, and the judgment systems are modified, since the judiciary will be able to make decisions according to the energy fields. The beings of Andromeda have not lived in a society as manipulated as ours. They are telepathic and clairvoyant, because they have studied all the sciences. All souls know who they are. They all know about their past lives, and every time they incarnate, they are aware and know where they are going. In addition, they can see their evolution in the afterlife. According to various interviews by Collier, he stated that Earth is under the control of regressive extraterrestrial beings. Those aliens came to Earth from the star system known as Alpha Draconis. He said that 2 different philosophical belief systems separate humans. One of them spreads love, free will, while the other one shows control and resource consumption. He said humans are behind the Andromedans because of the manipulations in our DNA. The intense manipulation of Earth dates back 5,700 years. However, this has an origin 14,000 years ago, when the aliens from Orion began to manipulate our DNA structure. In his last lecture, before he retired from the UFO lecture circuit in 2002, Collier said that the ancient alien race known as the Founders are responsible for building planets' environments and making them suitable for life. The Andromedans and the Pleiadians believed that this ancient alien race was called the Pa-Tal. He even said that those aliens can remove moons to alter the planet's position from its sun to control the amount of radiation. The Andromedans could reportedly create a solar system. Collier noted that the Andromedans are about 4,300 to 4,500 years ahead of us in technology. They do not count years in 365 days as we do on Earth. According to different extraterrestrials, 1 year is a time when every cell in their body duplicates itself, and it takes around 34 years. According to Collier, humans consist of 22 extraterrestrial races. He claimed that about 135 billion people are living on the planets in the 8 closest galaxies to us. He even said that when he visited one of those habitable planets, those people got scared of seeing an Earthling because of our bad reputation. In the whole universe, only humans could make their own people slaves and kill them for their own benefit. The following information was shared by Alex that he received from a Pleiadian. The Pleiadians, a human species, originated from Lyra and developed advanced weapons that played a crucial role in sustaining them through the Orion Wars and beyond. According to some accounts, the Pleiadians, known as Lyrans, first arrived on Earth before settling in the Pleiades. While a group of Lyrans colonized Earth temporarily, a larger faction ventured to the Pleiades and other star systems during the Orion Wars. The Pleiadians are considered our distant first cousins and ancestral forefathers to some of our races. They are descendants of the Lyrans who came from Lyra, arriving on space stations or arcs due to their star system's characteristics and the potential for stable longevity. The Lyran exploration involved sending down scout teams of scientists, engineers, and agricultural specialists to study the surfaces of potentially habitable planets, gathering data for colonization. Each planet was carefully explored, and based on its unique nature, colonies were established. This explains the Pleiadians' interest in Earth, as they have been visiting for over 79,743 years, establishing large settlements throughout history. Despite our similarities, the Pleiadians are emotionally and spiritually more evolved, having experienced their own growth pains. They have made efforts to share their knowledge with us to prevent setbacks and destructions, but not enough people are heeding their advice. The Pleiades, an open star cluster in the constellation of Taurus, consists of 254 stars and numerous planetary bodies, with young stars predominant. The Pleiadians and Earth's alphabets share similarities, dating back about 11,157 years, when script forms were developed on Earth and carried to the Pleiades. Among the star systems, Taygeta is the most advanced, and Taro orbits Alcyone. Pleiadians resemble us in size, stature, build, and hair color. They are fluent in our languages and knowledgeable about our sciences and history. Our human aggressiveness is believed to have been inherited from them. Their longer lifespans, exceeding ours by at least tenfold, are attributed to advanced technology allowing faster-than-light travel. Pleiadians express concerns about our misuse of sciences and our loss of spiritual harmony. Rejecting money, politics, and religions, they see politics and religions as essentially the same. Their worry intensifies as benevolent extraterrestrial races visit, fearing we might destroy our planet and ourselves. All Earth languages are said to derive from an ancient pre-Sumerian language called Tamil, spoken in Lyra and the Pleiades. The Pleiadians, like other groups, have left descendants on Earth in the past. While willing to help, they emphasize that we must correct our own mistakes and shape our own future, as they won't interfere with our evolution to the extent of taking responsibility for our race. Conclusion: humanity's cosmic connections and the Andromedan revelations. The universe is vast, teeming with life far beyond our current comprehension. Among the countless testimonies of extraterrestrial encounters, Alex Collier's detailed accounts of the Andromedans stand out as one of the most expansive and thought-provoking narratives in ufology. His claims, ranging from humanity's Lyran origins to the existence of a spiritually and technologically superior civilization in Andromeda, challenge not only our understanding of cosmic history, but also our place within it. Collier's experiences, beginning in childhood and later resuming in adulthood, paint a picture of an interconnected galaxy where humanity is but one strand in a much larger tapestry of intelligent life. His mentors, Visayas and Morane, provided him with knowledge that transcends earthly science, delving into the nature of consciousness, multidimensional existence, and the true origins of our species. According to the Andromedans, humanity's roots lie in the Lyra constellation, with our dispersal across the galaxy being the result of ancient cosmic wars. This aligns with other contactee testimonies and even some fringe archaeological theories, suggesting that Earth's history is far older and more complex than mainstream academia acknowledges. One of the most striking aspects of Collier's revelation revelations is the Andromedans' emphasis on spiritual evolution as the foundation of true advancement. Their society, existing in higher dimensions, operates on principles of telepathy, collective consciousness, and absolute authenticity, qualities that starkly contrast with Earth's current state of deception, conflict, and materialism. The idea that we are trapped in a third-dimensional reality, manipulated by regressive extraterrestrial forces, such as those from Alpha Draconis and Orion, offers a grim but plausible explanation for humanity's cyclical struggles with war, oppression, and self-destruction. Collier's assertion that Earth is under the control of malevolent extraterrestrial factions echoes the claims of other whistleblowers and researchers who suggest that our planet has long been a battleground for competing cosmic influences. The alleged tampering with human DNA, dating back thousands of years, raises disturbing questions about free will, sovereignty, and whether humanity's true potential has been deliberately suppressed. Beyond the Andromedans, Collier's accounts of the Pleiadians, our distant Lyran cousins, further deepen the mystery. Their historical connections to Earth, their warnings about our misuse of technology, and their refusal to directly intervene in our affairs suggest a cosmic ethical framework in which civilizations must learn from their own mistakes. The Pleiadians' advanced understanding of science, language, and spirituality hints at what humanity could become if we choose to evolve beyond our self-destructive tendencies. Perhaps the most profound implication of Collier's testimony is the notion that creation itself is an ongoing, intelligent process. The idea that ancient founders or Patal engineered planetary environments, even moving moons to adjust radiation levels, suggests a level of cosmic engineering far beyond our current scientific paradigms. If true, this redefines not only our understanding of astronomy, but also the very nature of life's origins. The bigger picture: are we ready for the truth? Collier's accounts, while extraordinary, are not isolated. They intersect with numerous other contactee narratives, ancient myths, and even some declassified government documents hinting at non-human intelligence. The recurring themes, DNA manipulation, hidden history, suppressed technology, and spiritual evolution, suggest that humanity is on the cusp of a paradigm shift. Yet, the greatest obstacle to accepting these revelations may not be their strangeness, but rather our own conditioning. For centuries, humanity has been taught to view itself as the pinnacle of creation, isolated in a vast, lifeless cosmos. The idea that we are part of a larger galactic community, one that has watched, influenced, and perhaps even nurtured us, forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about power, control, and our own readiness for cosmic citizenship. The Andromedans' message, as conveyed by Collier, is ultimately one of hope and responsibility. They imply that humanity's future depends on our ability to awaken, reclaim our stolen history, and align ourselves with higher spiritual principles. Whether one fully accepts Collier's testimony or not, the questions it raises are undeniable. Who are we, truly? Why have so many ancient cultures spoken of star gods and celestial wars? What lies beyond the veils of secrecy maintained by governments and elite institutions? Are we alone, or are we being guided or controlled by forces beyond our current understanding? As we stand at the threshold of a new era, marked by increasing UFO disclosures, advances in consciousness studies, and the looming possibility of off-world contact, Collier's words serve as both a warning and an invitation. The universe, it seems, is far stranger, more ancient, and more alive than we have been led to believe. The choice now is ours. Will we remain trapped in the illusions of separation and control, or will we awaken to our true place in the cosmic order? The Andromedans, the Pleiadians, and countless other civilizations may already know the answer. The question is, do we? Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below with your thoughts. I love hearing from you. Check out more videos on the screen, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.